Hello and welcome to episode 31 in this Tamurkhan campaign. What we have here? We're continuing our conquest against the Skaven. We're likely gonna get most of their territory very soon. And then it will depend whether we go against the Empire, whether we go against the Dwarves, whether we go against the Greenskins. I'm likely going to be declared war by someone that hates me once I get that sort of territory ground. So, yep. For the time being, I can manage to get a lot of good stuff. Some good ground. I'm going to fortify it as much as I can so that, you know, if someone declares war and I have to retreat, at least it's a feigned retreat where I'm just going to retreat to the safety of my fortresses. So yeah. Oh yeah, recruitment health for all the units. Spell resistance for Hero's army. Okay, that's good. Anything that affects the army is really good. So I'm gonna merge here because I really don't need those units. I want the Femios and I want the Flyers. So I'm gonna want everything that has to do with the Femios and the Chaos Dragons there. Yeah, and they can get regeneration and horrible regeneration as well. So that's cool. That's cool. I could get the Cygars there, but I'm thinking more and more that I should just have the Cygars on one army. Like, just instead of having two heroes on one army, it feels too much.
Let me drain my blisters first.
Yep, let's go for the Sentinels. And Tamurkhan can conquer the Tower of Gorgoth. That's nice. Yeah, just auto-resolving. Let's get the income buildings, the growth building, because that's an income building as well. And then why not just get, you know, some infections which are in control. That's basically it. There's going to be a rebellion, that's for sure, with all of that. But still, for now, I'm enjoying. Well, I can get magical reserves and flesh in abundance. That's nice. And there we go. We're going to capture the Great Skull Lakes. Loot and occupy, gentlemen. Loot and occupy. That's the bread and butter of this campaign. And you're gonna go back. Still no threat from these armies, from Tretch. I wish they would conquer Ice Spewer, actually. Or try to conquer it. Because then I would recapture it and I would have nearly the full province there. Not that it bothers me too much. I can always betray them in the late game. Nice. I don't want the same typical army, so I'm going to try one that it's more based on flyers. You know, just some fast units trying to get to the enemy. Beasts of Nurgle, because they regenerate and they can have some buffs there. So yeah, I think that can work. Not an army like I like to say to fight Chosen of Khorne, but an army nevertheless. And I like to try out different armies and different comps. Yeah, I'm just trying to get as much income as possible. Right now I'm at 2,000, and I really want to get at least 5,000 before I try to get yet another army, because that's how it's going to be. And I would need that army, honestly. Not a lot of stuff, and Clan Richter still has 15 settlements. Well, we're gonna change that up a little bit. Turn 112 Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think they're all down here. So it's going to be easy because most of these places are undefended. So I have enough forces to keep conquering and conquering. Like with every turn that passes, I can do that. So I skipped a few turns and now finally they're coming in and we can manage this really well. And there's a small trick up on my sleeve that they cannot predict, which is the stance. So I'm going to move here very close. There you go, let me move closer, but I have the stalking stance for all armies. I was planning this. So I want to try and give Skaven a little bit of their own fate. It's only for 2 turns, so you gotta apply this really easy, really when you need it the most. So let's go for it. And let's see if we can get an ambush. We didn't. He retreated. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Let's try another. There we go. Okay, that's nice. I managed. Tretch is gonna retreat. Okay, already I can see this being much easier. Because I can attack. Oh, now I get an ambush. Really? That's how to resolve that? Yeah, that's how to resolve that. I get even both of my armies going. I don't need both of my armies. Oh, he's not retreating. That's cool. I don't think he's in range, actually, of the other Skaven army, so that's cool. There we go. And that's an ambush as well. So that's actually quite cool, because he has some decent weapons themes there, including some poison... poison mortars, so yeah. Those would cause a lot of trouble. So the deal here is to click 5 attack, click 6 attack, and then 1 and 2 will deal with the enemy lord. I'll get to use Fleshy Abundance a little bit, or maybe Blight Boil. I kind of like the idea of using it. But yeah, Fleshy Abundance, that's for sure. Let's start the battle and tell the units to attack. There we go. Group 5, you're on. Group 6, I didn't like that attack route, so let's go like this. There we go. Everyone attacks something. Group 1 and Group 2, there we go. No need there. Let's augment anything. Let's reduce those Plague Bearers. And yeah, this is going to be a slaughter. I mean, all of their missile units are kind of already dead. And there's really nothing that they can do. Let me issue Blight Boil there. It's really a nice spell, actually. It does a lot of damage. Bloop, 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 bloop. Boing. I didn't show it. I'm so sorry, guys. But I have to micro. But I swear that it did a lot of damage. Yep. He's actually summoning some troops. Well, I can summon some troops as well. We're gonna silence that bell very soon. There we go. Flesh Abundance. Did I misclick it? I think so. I think I missed it. Okay, that's cool. But this one I'm not gonna miss. There we go. Good. Good. Nearly done with this battle, actually. And if all the battles that I could get against Stretch were like this, he wouldn't be any threat at all. Yeah, that's good. Let's use the... Well, I cannot get the other one, so let's just use here. There we go. Fleshy Abundance just heals up so much. You know. I mean, look at that. It's almost full health already. And I can get the healing done a little bit more. Nurgle just has so much in terms of healing. That's so cool. Like a lot of units just regenerate, they survive. Let me get this. Right in the middle. This is what I do after any battle. I just clump them up and go and heal. And now let me see if I can spend the next 90 turns doing this. There we go. Move closer. Can I do this? Yep. There we go. That was nice. So, of course, I was using all the healing that I could to ensure that these guys would survive it. And that's great. Oh, we got Call of the Wild as the end game. So well, I can get the stalking stance. So let me see if I can do it. It didn't cause an ambush, but I mean, that decisive victory, yeah, I agree with that completely. He only has missile units as Tretch. That's a good army for Akit, but not for Tretch, honestly. Yeah, defeated him. That's always nice. And we're gonna capture the Saber Mountain. That's an army of just clan rats and Skaven slaves, so that's not gonna cause any trouble here. Yep. Yeah, that should be fine. That's good. That's good. By the way, this is right after the hotfix, actually. And yeah, I recorded a little bit before. So this is right after the hotfix. And we may have the time to check whether or not the Chaos Dwarfs actually have improved their army compositions. I'll have to double check later on. Let's continue our conquest. And yes, the dwarves have eliminated most of the enemy forces. That's why this has been a breeze, you know? I've attacked from the other side while the dwarves actually handled the enemy armies, which is quite nice for me. Let me just get some extra leadership for those Rot Knights, just to ensure that they don't flee. There we go. Yeah, there's no longer a lot of places, and the Empire is right there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's not a lot of places for Tretch to hide. I'm pretty sure that I can conquer Howling Rock here without any trouble. Let's skip a little bit ahead. And overall, I've done it, you know, versus Tretch. There's no possibility for him, actually. I still have Mournhole wounded? No, he's not. Where is he? Oh, there you are. It's going to take you a while to reach me. There we go. Yeah, let's go. I don't have the beast paths, but I'm gonna have to do that battle as soon as Tamurkhan is able to. Let's go for Mount Silver Spear. Tamurkhan having so much movement range is so good. Just helps tremendously to keep conquering. Let's go, some defensive buildings, some growth, some of that too. Let's get construction there, let's get more income, and that's it. 10k already in terms of income. You believe that? 10k. That's how much I've been getting, especially from growth, that's for sure. And by investing in the growth, that's really cool. Especially from plagues and all, everything affects it. So let's check out Saber Mountain. Yeah, I would predict this as well. There's a lot of rats there, but not too many. I do lose one of my cults, but it's fine. I prefer having the whole province instead. That cult already gave me some decent research points. So overall, the greenskins will be next. So I'm going to prepare for the greenskins. There's nothing here for me versus the Skaven, so they're no more. Let me get some more income buildings. Well, not enough because I don't have enough gold there. I have to show a battle with Kugath, that's for sure. Really want to see him shine as an immovable tank.
Don't disappoint me.
I think I'm gonna attack that Nagashizaru place, actually. That should be interesting as well. I really don't like to leave anyone behind, you know, and just absorb them into my empire for the glory of Nurgle. Yep. It's also nice in case we have to fight any vampires. Maybe Vampire Coast, maybe Tomb Kings as well. Don't know who's alive still at this moment. But yeah. Overall, it seems like I'm gonna have to fight against the dwarves. Maybe I can fight against the greenskins before. Or maybe I can have the greenskins as a buffer between me and the Empire. I can fight the Empire and the dwarves at the same time. It's just gonna take quite a lot of my... exhaust a lot of my resources, that's for sure. Like, I'll have a lot of units, and then suddenly I'm gonna lose one battle or another, or I'm gonna have to cede some ground, depending on how well the AI is doing, etc. And then in a couple of turns comes the whole invasion of the Wood Elves, so that I definitely want that to affect at least the Empire, so that they're a little bit busy, you know, with it. You know, having to deal with the Wood Elves in their territory. There we go. Let's get earthing here. And it feels good. Feels good. I don't have enough gold for any upgrades. Still can upgrade here Kargan the Crazed. And that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.